Open Your Eyes is brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.
Good morning and welcome to Open Your Eyes.
Good morning, right?
I'm John Palacio.
And I'm April Martinez. Good
And
morning.
and welcome. It is a Friday. It is Fun Friday for that fact. And here with my girl.
We never coordinate today, John.
It's always nice to see you coming from Belmopan.
Are you like here
Of
from
course.
my capital?
No man. It's always about love when it comes to the capital. But it is a beautiful morning out, somewhat overcast here in the city. We do hope that everything is A-OK in your neck of the wood, whatever jurisdiction you are, when it comes to this beautiful jewel we call Belize, right? Yeah.
Yes, it is Friday, and I would imagine that it's time that everybody's letting loose. It's time for the weekend. What do you do this weekend?
Hamina. I don't know.
Don't know. I mean, regardless of everything that's going on in the world around you, you should try to take some time to relax and center yourself.
And I'm so glad that you say that, because that's one of the things that we spoke about not too long ago, if I'm not mistaken, about last week or week before, where we spoke last week. We spoke about the importance of having you time, me time.
Yes.
It is very important. Some folks might say it's when I'm driving, but at the same time, are you relaxed?
No.
Some folks might say it's when I'm doing my homework. I feel just cool and calm. But are you relaxed? So there's so many questions to ask when it comes to that. But April, as per usual, the first order of duty is actually to break down what we saw in the news last night, or what we showcased here on News 5 Live. And there's so many things to talk about. As per usual, they're the regulars when it comes to the coronavirus and when it comes to crime news. And I hate to have those words coming out of my mouth, but it is something that it's regular.
It's our reality, and it should not be our reality.
But the big thing right now, though, is what's happening in the political front, because it seems that a lot is rearing its head out. Everybody knows the news. It has been running like wildfire on social media. The situation with the LOO, leader of the opposition, and his family. I try not to touch much on it because, it is a private matter within a household. Unfortunately, it spilled over.
Well, he is in the public eye, and that's what Marlene and I were talking about yesterday, that once you are a public figure, you can't really get away from that, because everybody has social issues, right?
Yeah.
But it's different for you if you are in the public eye. And he did make a statement about it. But
both of them, actually.
Both of them made statements about it, and they want their privacy to be respected. But unfortunately, you are the leader of the opposition. It's not just you're in the public eye, you are a political figure. A political leader. And there's certain standards that you should have as a leader, and is expected of you. And it's a little bit, I'm going to say it's bogus, because when they were in their political arena, when they were running and everything was happening between the two parties at the time before elections, they had the issue with Shine Barrow. He made a statement about it. He has also had allegations before against him. So there is no running away
from such
issue. You probably don't want to face the public. You are a human being after all, and you don't want to deal with those matters in front of cameras and in front of everybody, but you hold a certain title.
Especially with respect to what the incident is about. It's an incident of domestic abuse. And so therefore, it definitely, light will be shed on the matter. And that's what we're seeing at this particular point. But the compul, came out. He had his press conference yesterday speaking about the matter. We have seen a letter from the fiancé, Dr. Arnold, and saying that, I'm not at this, charges with, she wants to withdraw all charges from that would have been levied. But the comptroller is saying you need to do that in the courts. That's something that it came here. We'll be passing that on, and then that's the platform that you should do it at. So, which again, for some folks might say it's another black eye on the LOO, but who knows what the matter is going to turn out to be, and how long it will be swirling in the media.
You know, I always wonder when it comes to these kinds of situations, especially with people that are in the public eye. And now that she has redacted her statement, now she's taken it back a little bit, and she says she no longer wants to press charges. I always wonder if that is something that the public has pressured her to do. Because why would you do something like that, right? Why would you? And that has, it's not the first time we're seeing these kinds of issues, right? It is, I hate to say that it's something so common in our society. But that political public pressure to maintain a certain status, to maintain a certain idea of this political reality that we have in Belize. If you are somebody that is of domestic violence, you should not want to take that, especially now that you have made that choice, that brave choice to go and press charges. There has to be something that happens between then and changing your mind that puts you in a position to change your mind.
That great point. Great point. And again, the compol did went out on a limb to say that for anybody who tries to try and have somebody recant their story or try to dissuade them from making such step forward, that is actually a criminal offense. He also had mentioned that she was actually bombarded with a lot of people trying to get to her to hey, we don't have to do this, let's not do this. But she had already then made her report. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, several reports. So this is definitely one of those stories that went out there like wildfire because of the stature of the persons involved.
Yeah, both of them are public figures.
And also, it is a story that we will continue to watch and hover over because of how it's being played out at this particular point. And that's just one of the situations going on in when it comes to politics. The next one is a situation going on at the city council in the Garden City, Belmopan, where it is alleged that councillors are actually writing letters on the mayor's actions. And so that's another story that's that is starting to brew like wildfire. What's going on there at this particular point, I don't know. But letters are actually swirling out as we speak. And so therefore, it is something that we will be actually pursuing to find out what's going on. I'm not sure. You live in that jurisdiction. Do you know anything?
No, but nothing has actually come out as yet. We haven't gotten any details about the matter at hand. But, you know, rumors, Belmopan is a very, very small city. The rumors that fly in Belmopan they go from one extreme to the next. And I would hate for some of those rumors to be true, you know, but it's not the first or last time we have seen nepotism in our politics. Yeah. And it's just unfortunate that we have to keep playing and singing that song over again, right? So, we are tired of that, I'm only employing my family and my friends situation.
You know, and some of the allegations are that family members could go into the council and trying to dictate pace to those who are working in there. That's one of the allegations that I've seen. I also see allegations that that the councillors are actually saying some things are not being fit in this particular corner. What's going on there? They're asking for letters, or they're asking for letters to try and show proof that this was what went on. This is how it's going and stuff like that. So
it doesn't seem like it's a team base, right? It doesn't seem that some people have agendas and some things are happening that are behind closed doors, and not everybody gets the full scope. I remember one time I just casually was having a barbecue with a council member, and I was just teasing her and telling her, like, how not allow certain things to happen, man, right? I think we were talking about the Christmas tree, and she said, but we never know as councillors, and it's not something that we we decide on all together. Sometimes decisions are just made. And
Yeah.
and then they find out maybe through social media, they find out maybe somebody, a friend told them, and then they have to go all hands on deck and figure out the problem afterward, after it's already happened. And when you're any kind of political party, any kind of political team, that's not how it's supposed to work, right? In the sense of politics.
Teamwork. Indeed.
But really and truly, politics is a very cutthroat society, and I call it a society all by itself. That political arena is very different.
All right. And that's just one of the stories like we mentioned. And then again, as per usual, every day since the start of the pandemic, we've been mentioning about what the numbers are. And yesterday we saw somewhere around 800 new cases. There we go, 814 new confirmed cases of coronavirus. But we have 595 recoveries. The Ministry of Health and Wellness are saying that, you know what, we are at this particular point, might just be in the peak. It will plateau, and thereafter they're looking forward to a free fall of these new confirmed cases. So much so that we'll be having recoveries that will surpass that on a daily basis of new confirmed cases.
And just on the lines of corona, I think I read about how the ministry received sanitation equipment, new sanitation equipment, about over 150K of sanitation equipment for the education, for the schools, so that teachers can have certain equipments and certain materials so that they could sanitize their classrooms. So that's, I mean,
that's
you have to have some good news before, because every time we have these conversations, right before the eye opener, it's always just blah. So we have to try to be a little bit optimistic, people.
Indeed. But it is a fun Friday, like we mentioned, and that's just a piece of the pie. It's always about, house cleanup. That's what we do around here to make sure you get the best of what we've got to offer right here live on 5. It is that time of the morning. We take a look at the weather so you know exactly what you should expect for the weekend out. Overcast skies here in the city. That much I could tell you. We're not sure as to what the situation is in your neck of the woods, but the professionals at the Weather Bureau will be telling us exactly what to expect.
Yes.
But it wasn't raining coming up?
It was a little bit, yes. It was a little bit. It was foggy. It was all of the above. It was hot when I left, cool when I reached Belize City.
What?
Foggy. I tell you, Belkin Island by itself, we have the weirdest of weathers, but
all right.
It's time to get to that forecast,
It
John.
is that time of the morning whereby we get to the forecast. So this is what it says here in the hard copy. It says a relatively moist airflow prevails.
Okay, 24-hour forecast, cloudy at times with a few showers, mainly along the coast this morning, then over some inland areas this afternoon and this evening. Activity will then redevelop along the coast later tonight.
Whoa. The winds from the east-northeast at 5 to 15 knots, and that is producing light chop seas.
All right, and then the outlook for the rest of the week is cloudy spells with a few showers and periods of light rain, mainly along the coast and offshore for Saturday and Saturday night.
Cool, huh? So let me share the temperatures with you then. The highs for today will go as high as 84 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 88 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and a cool 74 degrees Fahrenheit up in the hills. And lows for tonight falling as low as 75 degrees Fahrenheit coastal, a chill 68 degrees Fahrenheit in inland, and up in the hills a chilly 62 degrees Fahrenheit. And that is a quick look at the weather. Therefore, you know exactly what to expect. Thank you to Crystal for providing us with that weather update. In keeping the motivation on a fun Friday, we take a look at the eye opener now. So you might want to listen up to this. Very interesting, I could tell you that. And it's taken from dailyom.com. It goes like this. We all have endless chattering and noise in our head, often referred to as the monkey mind. It's been called the monkey mind, the endless chattering in your head as you jump in your mind from thought to thought. While you daydream, you analyze your relationships or worry over the future. Eventually, you start to feel like your thoughts are spinning in circles and you're left totally confused. One way to tame this wild creature in your head is through meditation. This is when you're given the opportunity to tame this mental beast by moving beyond thought, to become aware of a thought rather than thinking of a thought. The difference is subtle but significant. When you are aware of your thoughts, you can let your thoughts rise and float away without letting them pull you in different directions. Close your eyes when you feel the need and continue watching the flame in your head. However you choose to tame the monkey mind, do so with firm kindness. The next time the chattering arises, notice it, then allow it to go away. With practice, your monkey mind will become quiet, and so will you. April, what do you think?
You ever heard of that thing called white noise? Never heard of that? So that's what I find the equivalent of a monkey.
So white noise.
So that distraction in your head, when that constant pain in your head, where you're just trying to concentrate on something, get your work done, but you can't remove all of that noise that is in the back of your brain, and it doesn't allow you to concentrate. It doesn't allow you to be efficient, right? And sometimes, in order for you to calm that down, do nothing.
Do nothing.
Do nothing.
I read this over a couple of times yesterday, this morning, and I was like, man, I mean, everybody get a monkey mind sometimes, you know. But sometimes you're trying to get to thought and you're trying to get to it, but it's just not coming to you, and you just can't decipher which one of the thoughts you really want to stuck with or think of. But this outline how you are able to, and it referred to meditation.
Yeah,
which simply means
we talked about that
you just go somewhere else. You just get on Paladin flying carpet and you just fly away. You know, you're in the skies, you're in the clouds, and you're just not thinking about anything.
Yeah.
But how possible is it?
It's very difficult, and it comes with a lot of practice, and especially if you are somebody that is on the go, on the move, and working all the time, and you're not used to calming your mind and just meditating. Because some people say, I meditate, but it don't work. Because then you're not meditating.
Because you're not meditating.
It's not working because you're not doing it the way you should. So sometimes people don't know how to relax. Sometimes you have to be able to do it, but you can't be forced to relax, because then it's not relaxation. You have to take that me time, that you time, take it seriously, meditate, even if it's just closing your eyes and just letting out all thoughts for a few minutes.
There's a part here that says to become aware of a thought rather than thinking of a thought. It says this is when you're given the opportunity to tame this mental beast by moving beyond thought, to become aware of a thought rather than think of a thought. The difference is subtle but significant. When you are aware of your thoughts, you can let your thoughts rise and float away without letting them pull you in different directions. And it also says what you need to do, what you can do, is to close your eyes when you feel the need and continue watching the flames in your head.
Yeah.
So simply close your eyes and
breathe.
You breathe, close your eyes, meditate, try to clear your mind of things and whatnot. If there's one thing that's bothering you, then try your best focus there and see how you could eventually how you could probably chop that up and try to make the best out of that thought. This eye-opener is definitely one for a Friday. It brought to us some fun to teach you how to meditate. I don't think about nothing.
We should do that sometime. We should bring a yoga instructor here and
we've done that a couple of times.
I have not done that.
Abdul Kwawi. We've got there's a lot of people. You want to do a tattoo? You for her?
Thank you, Shanice. See?
Shanice is back, of course. Yes. That's my girl. Wishing her a very, 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 very good day.
Yes.
But nonetheless, that's just a part of what we've got to share with you. It is a fun Friday, like we mentioned, and we've got some fun topics to share with you. As a matter of fact, we'll be kicking things off this morning with Flavor with the Beat.
It's changed.
With the Beat. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's changed.
Why?
The taste that moves you. That's what it is now. It's no longer Flavor with a Beat. Yes. Yes, and that is Grace's.
It says Flavor with a Beat features Grace bacon grilled
well, when
lunch
you get
and meat,
to the set,
fried rice.
That the taste that moves you.
Fried rice?
Yes, fried
rice. You know how delicious fried rice, I swear. So Nady will be joining us, Artur will be joining us this morning, and they'll be chit-chatting about this, and they'll be showing us actually this recipe, Grace's bacon grilled luncheon meat. You like that one already?
I have not tried it.
You haven't tried it as yet?
I will try it today.
Oh, my goodness! Man, but with fried rice style, all right? So it's going to be good. That's the first segment for this morning.
Yes, and then, of course, to continue on our Fun Friday, we're going to be talking to the Belize Chamber of Commerce, and we're going to discuss their Give Back to Nurses initiative. And I am so excited for this conversation because, you know, all of our medical staff is on the front lines, especially during this pandemic, and they are overworked and underpaid and just tired, exhausted. They have to work so many shifts, and so I am really excited to hear them discuss this Give Back to Nurses initiative because they truly deserve some love and attention. Yes.
So we'll be discussing that.
Yeah.
And to let you know exactly what's going to happen there.
And then
looking forward to that. How you mean? You've seen it every night so far since Monday in the newscast. It's the latest commercial that's out, all courtesy Belkin. But it's not necessarily about that. It is about the family that was showcased in that commercial. Yeah. Now that family, man, I tell you what, Double Head Cabbage is where they're from, and they have got one of the nicest tasting rice and beans, and so they were singled out. It was a great time for them. But Stephanie Talbert will be joining us this morning and to break down what the feeling was like, what was it like being with their family, how they play, how they do their thing. I'm looking forward to this segment as well. That's segment number 3 with Stephanie Talbert and rice and beans.
And then our last segment for today, we're going to have Janine Salazar, who is the owner of Giselle Collection, and she is going to be showcasing her locally made fitness line. I'm so excited because I tired of paying like $60 for a sports bra.
You're tired of
yeah. So I would rather pay for a locally made sports bra that has all the right fitness.
My thing is that once, if it's local and you continue to support that local, then they can make their brand even bigger and better, provide jobs, people will start to eat. So this is what we need to do.
Yes.
So build our local economy.
You have to build your local. You have to support local. You have to give your tribute to your Belizean entrepreneurs. We're just trying. I mean, this is really different.
Yeah.
Somebody that's making fitness.
Sports line.
Yeah, in Belize. That is incredible.
Janine,
I'm
man.
excited to see her stuff.
Janine is so cool. Looking forward to that conversation as well. Very, very good conversation we're going to have. So that's what we've got lined up for you this morning. It's a fun Friday, like we mentioned. We'll be going up in the kitchen shortly. We'll be taking a break, but just before we do, we have a birthday shout out. And we would like to say
happy birthday to Brian Ferguson. Happy birthday, Brian, from all of us here at Channel 5. We hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day today.
What's up, B? Cool Bears bread. Watch out. Bears so good. We're going to get the last 2 words. What I say?
You do it.
To you. B, we got you, bro. We got you.
John is a singer here.
Do enjoy your day today. We're going to take the break. When we come back, we'll be inside that kitchen cooking up a storm with Grace flavor with a beat. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
It's almost lunchtime and Alice is getting hungry and forgot to bring cash. She remembers that eCash now has a geolocation feature in which she can easily view the eCash merchants near her, especially restaurants. Her co-workers also ask her to order food for them.
Chicken chow mein, please, and a Coke.
The merchant sends her the payment link. She taps confirm, and within a few minutes, her food is delivered. Alice then views her transaction history and taps on the transaction recently made. Then taps the split the bill button where she selects the unevenly option and moves the bar to the desired amount per person. The request is then sent to her friends. Her colleagues accept the request and are ready to enjoy their meals. Geolocation and splitting the bill via eCash make Alice's life a whole lot easier.
The ministry is collaborating with SpeedNet Communications to have a vaccination campaign for children ages 12 to 17 years. Children who get vaccinated will get a chance to win fabulous prizes, including backpacks with supplies, Nintendo Switch, tablets, book tuitions, and MiFi with 3 months data. Only children 12 to 17 years old can participate in this smart and Ministry of Health and Wellness raffle. At vaccination sites, each vaccinated child, upon being vaccinated, will receive a ticket to place their name, age, date of birth, BHIS number, and contact information on, which will be filled out by a parent or legal guardian. The sooner a person vaccinates, the more chances he or she will have to win. Get vaccinated, please. Vaccination saves lives.
The Social Security Board, in collaboration with the Labor Department, takes this opportunity to remind insured persons of the requirements for compensation when on sick leave. Any employee who has worked with an employer for at least 2 months is entitled to 16 working days of sick leave with full pay every year. This is how it works. Upon approval of a sickness or injury benefit claim by SSV, 80% of the employee's weekly insurable earnings is paid as a Social Security benefit, and the difference in the employee's salary is paid by the employer. This is to ensure that the employee does not suffer any loss of wages when ill. After 16 days, compensation for sick leave is paid as a Social Security benefit only. Some conditions apply. This message is brought to you by the Social Security Board and the Labor Department. Social Security Board, safeguarding you, your family, your future.
Whether you're at home, on the road, at work, or at school, if you see news happening or suspect that something might be up, call or text the Channel 5 News Belize tip line at 672-5555. You don't have to give us your name, just give us the tip. That's 672-5555. Call or text us so we can check it out.
When someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. Channel 5 introduces the Daily Obituaries. The Daily Obituaries will broadcast all death and funeral announcements and memorials to honor your loved one's life and memories. The Daily Obituaries airs on Channel 5 prior to the evening newscast, with subsequent repeats at 10 p.m. and 12 noon the following day. It will also be placed online on our social media platforms, all for a standard package fee. Celebrate their lives and memories with Channel 5's Daily Obituaries. Honor in life and reverence in death.
And we'll be back in a few, so stay tuned. Thanks, Jen. Hey there, we know you have to head out to work shortly, but don't forget that you can stay tuned by watching us on our Facebook live stream. Find us at Open Your Eyes BC, and you can continue watching there. You can also download Facebook Watch on your streaming device, and you can watch at your own convenience.
And for all the behind the scenes fun, follow us on Instagram at OYE Belize. So,
find us
and follow us
today.
Belize has the highest population of the Antillean manatee in the world, and we'd like to keep it that way.
The Sea to Shore Alliance and our partners have been fighting to protect our environment and these endangered manatees.
Each year, however, their death rate continues to increase rapidly due to watercraft collision, destruction of coastal habitat, entanglement in fishing gears, garbage pollution, and poaching. Yes, poaching.
These animals are in dire trouble and they need our help.
It's our responsibility as Belizeans to protect what belongs to us.
In order to create a safe environment and future for our aquatic friends, we must act now.
Respecting no-wake zones and manatee habitat is important.
Practice sustainable fishing methods and properly discard damaged fishing gear.
People throw garbage everywhere, except in the garbage can.
Garbage stops here.
When we safeguard important habitats such as mangroves, seagrass beds, the barrier reef, and our marine lives, we are safeguarding our livelihoods.
I want you to look after my future.
What about me?
When I grow up, I want to see manatees.
We are asking for your support, and we thank you for recognizing the importance of manatees and their habitats.
Thank you for caring.
Big thank you from our aquatic friends.
I am a humanitarian.
I am a humanitarian.
We are humanitarians.
Protect. Protect. We protect.
We should protect our manatees.
We must protect them. Protect what belongs to us.
Protect ours.
Protect your manatees, Belize.
Flavor with a Beat is brought to you by Grace Kennedy Belize Limited, bringing good taste to life.
And welcome back to Open Your Eyes, and moving now into our first segment. But you know exactly where we are. We are inside the kitchen. Now it's all about the taste that moves you.
Yes.
And that is none other than Grace. We've got the folks in to tell us all about it. We'll be chefing for us this morning. Nighty. Yeah, with your hair, girl. Things are happening here, popping. And to give us all the information that we need throughout the morning is none other than my brother from another mother, Turo. Turo always got information. He got more information than the encyclopedia.
He said he's here for moral support.
He's right. He's right. He'll be talking to us today. But nonetheless, the recipe is definitely one you want to reckon with. Now, this recipe is
Grace luncheon meat fried rice.
Not any luncheon meat to it.
Bacon grill.
Bacon thing.
Okay.
And everybody like bacon.
Yeah.
Yes, because it come from a pretty animal. Some year. It might be rumors, but I just to say.
Think you're biased, John.
So let's jump on into this recipe.
Tell me what we did today.
Yeah, what are we doing
today? We'll be using the bacon grill luncheon meat with the mixed vegetables and white rice.
Sweet.
And to season it.
Who give me the recipe? Turo?
What the recipe?
Here it is.
Bye. Update.
Call it the bacon grill luncheon meat, veg, the coconut oil, and the soy sauce.
And the soy sauce. All great products.
To it. It's easy. It's just assemble everything.
So we're pan hot here.
So rice done cooked. Pan hot.
Yes, you need to pre-cook the rice.
Stir up the man. I know when it comes to things like that, I like one. What? You know,
John, how you like flip?
Yeah, you know what? I really dislike watch pot just relax just like that. And I want to swirl it round. Then I put it there to make sure we got a proper heat. Then what we gonna do now?
Okay, first we add the luncheon meat.
So luncheon meat.
Chopped up finely, chopped up.
Yeah, you know, cubes, and you notice they cut same proportion to
weird.
Yeah, man.
On the bun.
My goodness. I love it. Come here, I love the fire. Leave it 200 man too. I have 2 good curry eggs. Yeah. You never know to it. Man, every time we play out, we're going on bad. So, definitely. All right.
Okay then. I guess he not do nothing yet.
You could have. All right, so we're stirring. So first things first, make sure that you've got your luncheon meat. This recipe is very easy. Thanks to Ro. Luncheon meat, white rice already cooked, your Grace mixed veg, your coconut oil, and of course your soy sauce. Yeah, what's that now?
Alright, so how long you have to cook this for, Turo?
That's already, that's ready.
Alright, this
we're gonna add the mixed veg now.
Okay.
Mixed veg have everything.
Mixed veg have everything.
You tell me what we are doing. Not all and all. And that's because I'm a lady want to cook, man. I want to cook too. Alright, so 2 of them?
Yes.
Alright. Check that out.
So 1 can,
2 cans of
mixed veg, 1 can of the bacon luncheon meat.
Yes. Alright.
In coconut oil, Grace coconut oil.
The coconut oil is what give it that really nice.
That will give it a flavor, no?
Flavor.
Yeah. More. I like it. Alright. What's
Then,
if you know this April, master stirrer.
You will learn to cook today.
I will learn to cook today. Okay.
You eventually will learn once you're here.
Thank you for your presence.
Yes.
Thank you for your moral support.
Alright.
Can I put, I'll put.
Not all yet?
Put.
Alright.
Stir it up.
Okay.
Stir it up.
Oi. I like it. That's how pretty that looks. But all because of you, no?
No, because then you cook the eggs?
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, and now this is the fun part, right?
Soy sauce.
Add the soy sauce.
Add soy sauce. Tell me when.
No, you add it to how you want it. Some people like it brown, some people like it pale. Depends. You just keep add and you stir. Add and stir.
And stir.
So then you will see the color start to change, right? So if you like it that way, you can keep it that way, or you can add more soy sauce and get it
just to get
the
that
more
look.
soy sauce, give it the color.
Yes.
But what about the like for instance that salt content or whatever?
Oh,
for the
Soy sauce brings all the flavoring.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you can cook chicken and you can use soy sauce, so you don't have to use any kind of salt or
anything like that. Just soy sauce.
So you can see like that now. That's how I would eat it. But if you want, you can put more soy sauce for it to get darker and look like fried rice.
Okay.
Right?
But this is how Turo.
This is how Turo cook.
Well, you know Turo are your recipe, so
we are left
we
it
should leave it
clear.
as that.
No, you could put a little bit more.
Alright, we could do that.
A little bit more.
Check this out. This is the magic stir now, magic
Put a
swirl.
little bit more rice to April. Okay, done.
Wait,
You want to overfill the pot.
Alright.
It's a big pot.
Yeah.
Okay, and that soy sauce is what you guys in
The Hong Kong soy sauce.
Alright, so yes, exactly. So while we're doing the stir, tell us about what we've got, because there's always a special. I know that.
Yes.
Okay, guys. So for the rest of the month into February, we have our sale on our milks, which was extended from Christmas, which is our Grace evaporated milk, our Grace condensed milk, our Dairy Chomp condensed milk, which is you buy one, you get one free. That is in all stores countrywide from north to south. Also, we started with our promotion with the Buster and the Fruta. In stores, purchase one Buster, you get a free Fruta.
Oh!
Buster la Fruta?
Yeah, Fruta is more like this is more like for the kids.
And
right?
this is countrywide?
This is countrywide as well.
Okay.
Alright, for April that is here, I have a Fruta for you.
Aww.
Since you look like a kid today.
Nice stand on me on TV.
Yes, that's finished.
I hear that?
Yeah.
And that's right there.
That's
Serve
it.
the first batch.
Yeah. Party done, pinata boss right here.
So, very, very simple. Not even 10 minutes.
Easy.
Not even 10 minutes,
Not
indeed.
even 10 minutes.
But I'll tell you a secret, Turo say he don't like cook because if they're less than 15 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good strategy for people that are working.
Yeah? Look at that, my goodness.
April,
I am trying to make it look eloquent, RK.
You don't go on
Why we didn't
garnish?
fight so early in the morning is my question.
You don't go on garnish?
Yes, you have Ali.
Oh, that's how it's served.
Yeah, look at that, look at that. Yeah, garnish on, man, for God's sake, man. Look at that. You want to put one on this kind of same way? Yeah. And then, yeah, man, touch there. Yes. Then I put one in the middle and party done. What's that? And that's it right there. Very easy recipe.
Quick and easy.
All right, we love
You
that.
have
We
some
love
for
that.
later.
Yes, and you also have a lot more for later on. This is our party pot right here.
Yes.
But you had mentioned, and we can't, because that was a quick recipe. We'd like for you to make mention again of the specials that you guys have got, just in case folks just came out of the bathroom and wanted to know what's going on.
Yes.
Okay, the specials we have countrywide is for our Grace evaporated milk, our Grace condensed milk, and our Dairy Champ condensed milk. You purchase one, you get one free. This is at every store countrywide. We have our deals on our Buster, which is you purchase one Buster, you get a free fruta. You can find that in the stores countrywide as well, so look out for those deals. Follow us on Facebook since February is coming, which is the love month. And you know Grace is all about giveaways, fun, trivias. So look out on our Facebook page, follow us on Facebook and join the comments. Make a comment, request a friend.
Yeah. And you're good to go.
So I have a question. When my boss started with the fruta.
That's a serious question.
The reason why I'm giving you this because once you eat now, you need to drink something, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Buster.
All right, so now you know exactly where to go, what to find, what to look for, because the specials are out there. You saw the recipe. It's a very good one. It's actually the luncheon meat, bacon luncheon meat.
Bacon
grilled bacon luncheon meat. That's the set. Fried rice, properly done. Very easy recipe. White rice, put that together, chop up your luncheon meat, put some soy sauce, your mixed vegetables, and
with the coconut oil.
Voila. Easy. All right, with the coconut oil. 4 ingredients. And quick, just like that. So, guys, thank you so very much for joining us, man. That was excellent. Had a great time. Make sure that you get yours as well. And try to mix up things with these recipes. I'll quote this in this guy right here, too low.
I mean, you can use your leftover rice. It doesn't even, leftover rice. 10 minutes, done.
Less than 10, a quick thing. And you can put the amount of soy sauce you want for the look that you like.
The same procedure you did, you can do it with chow mein. Just change the rice to the noodle.
All right.
Easy.
Time to go.
All right, so let's move that out of there. I put it right here in the front. Yay!
Display the condiments.
Yeah. So that's it. That's about it. Quick thing, and you can have lunch in the morning. Quick, just like that. All right? We're gonna take the break. And when we come back, of course, we've got much more for you. Stay with us. It's all about Fun Friday right here live on 5. We'll be right back.
Flavor with a Beat was brought to you by Grace Kennedy Belize Limited, bringing good taste to life.
Working off-site doesn't mean you have to be off your game. Studies have shown that simply adding a keyboard and mouse to your laptop increases productivity by 26%. Add a monitor and you'll be 35% more productive. At Fulltech Systems, we have what you need to enhance your remote work or e-learning experience. With devices such as headsets, video conferencing monitors, webcams, keyboards, mice, docking stations, all with the brands you trust. Keep connected with collaboration tools like Microsoft 365 Suite and Kaspersky and perform efficiently no matter where you are. Fulltech Systems, your technology center, where you'll come for the price, but stay for the service.
Las tradiciones son atemporales, pero mantenerse al día es necesario. DigiWallet me permitirá hacer todas mis compras favoritas. Es fácil y seguro. Solo es agregar dinero a mi DigiWallet y ya puedo irme de compras en mis tiendas locales favoritas. Oye tú, a mi familia le encanta. A mí también. Es nuestra nueva tradición. DigiWallet, próximamente.
Whether you're at home, on the road, at work, or at school, if you see news happening or suspect that something might be up, call or text the Channel 5 News Belize tip line at 672-5555. You don't have to give us your name, just give us the tip. That's 672-5555. Call or text us so we can check it out.
And we'll be back in a few, so stay tuned. Thanks, Jen. Hey there, we know you have to head out to work shortly, but don't forget that you can stay tuned by watching us on our Facebook live stream. Find us at Open Your Eyes BC, and you can continue watching there. You can also download Facebook Watch on your streaming device, and you can watch at your own convenience.
And for all the behind the scenes fun, follow us on Instagram at OYE Belize. So,
find us
and follow us
today.
When someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. Channel 5 introduces the Daily Obituaries. The Daily Obituaries will broadcast all death and funeral announcements and memorials to honor your loved one's life and memories. The Daily Obituaries airs on Channel 5 prior to the evening newscast, with subsequent repeats at 10 p.m. and 12 noon the following day. It will also be placed online on our social media platforms, all for a standard package fee. Celebrate their lives and memories with Channel 5's Daily Obituaries. Honor in life and reverence in death.
Been drinking all night, feeling so high. Better not drive, won't even try.
Been drinking all night, feeling so high. Better not drive, ain't gon' try. Been drinking all night, feeling so high. Better not drive, ain't gon' try. If you're drinking.
And welcome back to Open Your Eyes. We're moving now into our second segment. It's a 4-segment Friday, a fun Friday at that.
Full fun Friday.
And we're about to have another round of fun, but this one is definitely going to be something you want to check this out. This is all about the Belize Chamber of Commerce, and they'll be discussing their Give Back to Nurses initiative. Now, that's a great initiative, and we've got the folks in to tell us all about it. Yes. As a matter of fact, we've got Yorsha Belkin, who's the manager of membership relations at BCCI, Belize Chamber of Commerce and Industry. We also have Catherine Main. She's the VP of Services at BCCI, and Ms. Lisette Bell, Deputy Director of Health Services and Chief Nursing Officer with the Ministry of Health and Wellness. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, ladies.
And welcome.
Good morning. Thank you.
Yeah, look how everybody's looking lovely on that screen. My good. Oh, no, got on Friday. Friday, no, got on, no.
It's also Fun Friday, so we need to come with a lot of fun, right?
You guys are dressed for the occasion. We're so happy to see you guys. But let's jump on into it. As the Belize Chamber of Commerce now about to discuss their give back to the nurses. Now, Kate, you know, and of course, Yorsha Bell, let's start there. Let's talk about the initiative and how it came about.
Sure. I'll take the start on that one. Good morning, Belize, and good morning as well to all our Channel 5 listeners. Our Give Back program is an idea that was discussed. We've had discussions on COVID from the start in various capacities, talking about, you know, actions that can be done, partnerships with private sector and with businesses, support from a PR end. And one of the other things we identified as well in our committees was to support the frontliners. And although we wanted to be able to make this as widespread as possible, we decided that we wanted to move forward with the nurses at this stage. And, you know, there's so many nurses, as I'm sure Mrs. Bell will elaborate on further. There are thousands of nurses and support teams as a part of the Ministry of Health, supporting the efforts not only for the fight for COVID in terms of medical care, but also from the vaccination end as well. And we really wanted a program that would be able to give back, would be far-reaching, meaning countrywide, so not specific to any one district or city. And additionally, one that would target those nurses and doctors that are not always seen or heard. And in so doing, we decided we would work with our partners, with our members, and I must say they've been extremely generous and supportive to us. Yorsha Bell will give us some more details there. But we, you know, it's been thus far putting it all together. We are very happy to be able to do this. This is something that we started in the initial stages back in November, and we're moving forward. And our plan is to actually be able to give back and provide these packages in February. So we're in that final preparation stage in order to make this happen.
You did say that Yorsha Bell would give us some more details. Yorsha Bell, you're up. Tell us about these deets.
All right, so good morning, everyone, and thank you for having us. Yes, we are pleased to work again with the Ministry of Health and Wellness. At the start of COVID, we've been working with them, as Ms. Catherine mentioned, in different capacity. We hosted business mixers, informational sessions, and we have been sharing different infographics and information that they've been posting on their website, their Facebook. We've been sharing that with their members. So as Ms. Catherine mentioned, how this whole initiative came up, we thought that as the chamber, why not? We are an organization that moved together. Mm-hmm. We have businesses countrywide in all different sizes. And so when we do an initiative, it's not one business, it's collectively. So we put it out to our members and they gracefully, accepted. We have about 30 different businesses. Of course, some businesses in December were already doing it on a one-on-one basis. Okay. So the 30 businesses that we have decided to do it collectively, and we accepted cash and also in kind. So we do have some companies that donated products, actual products, and we will be packaging these and distributing it countrywide to all the nurses, from Corazon to PG, San Pedro, so forth. So it's a collective initiative. It's a big task. We still have to work out the logistics. It's a very big task. We thought that it would have been, it was really grand when we said we'd do it countrywide because we're doing it collectively. But when we, talked with Ms. Bell and realized the the amount of nurses working behind the scenes is not only in the town. So it's a big task, but we are ready for it. We are the chamber, and that's what we do. I can mention some of the sponsors. I mean, it's so many. So we have like Belize Water Services, DFC. We have Atlantic Insurance, RFNG Insurance, Price and Company, Travelers, Southside Meats. We have Farmers Trading Center. Some of these companies are giving hand sanitizers, face masks.
Yeah.
These are some stuff that the nurses need.
Yeah.
And we closed it. So if any businesses are out there, even if you're not a member of the chamber, we are still welcoming your contribution to this initiative.
This is definitely a great initiative. You know, I feel a matter of pride for it, for the fact that we know what the nurses have been going through. Of course, our frontline workers, what they've been going through, and what they're going through at this particular point, especially for the fact that we are in another wave of COVID-19, which brings me now to Ms. Lisette Bell. Ms. Liz, at this particular point, which of course we'll be asking you, you know, your thoughts on this generous donation to you guys, but let's talk about what the current situation is with your nurses and how are you guys coping at this point?
Okay, good morning, Belize, and good morning, Channel 5, and thank you for having us this morning. Yes, with this fourth wave of COVID-19, we have seen that it has been a little different than we had with Delta when it comes to the transmission among healthcare workers. Presently, as of yesterday, we had about 32 of our nurses out who has been infected with COVID-19. So this is from the public health system.
Yeah.
With the previous wave, we didn't have as much transmission among healthcare workers, but due to the transmissibility of the Omicron, our nurses, our healthcare workers are not immune from COVID, and they are not superhuman, so we are having them getting infected. So it has been a challenge for us because we were already short before COVID. So now having to deal with the additional 3 units that were created due to COVID and also the vaccination program, we have to re-strategize on a daily basis, and it is more of a reorganization and reallocation constantly. So previously, when you would come to the hospital, you would know your shift. You would say, I am assigned to the general surgical unit. However, things may change throughout the day. You may come prepared for working in that unit, but as the day go by, we have call-in sick leaves because of COVID, and so we need to be moving staff on a daily basis. In addition to that, we try to also get sessional workers or sessional nurses, so to support the gap. So we get nurses from the private sector, some nurses who have retired, or nurses who are not working but are licensed to practice, and who come in and do some sessions for us to help alleviate some of the gaps that we are facing.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I wanted to ask about this is a great nurses initiative and giving back to our medical staff. I wanted to ask about if those initiatives and extensions go towards the improvement of your medical facilities.
I can take the lead there.
Okay, thank you.
This particular program, no problem. This particular program is specifically for the nurses.
Okay.
And our intention, or month of love, as we like to call it, February is coming up, and this is a bit of giving back some love to them.
Yeah.
So the packages are specifically designed for the nurses themselves, and that will be given to them, and it's going to be like a care package in a sense, right? To support them, and just, you know, a recognition of their efforts, and also a little bit of appreciation as well in the process, and coming from the business community as in general, right? As we represent the Chamber of Commerce and Industry.
You know, sure. You know, and it's definitely a great feel to know that the business community are actually coming together to say, you know what, let's help these nurses for the fact that they've been on shifts after shifts after shifts, working tirelessly to make sure us, the Belizeans, who might not be adhering to how dangerous and how difficult this pandemic is, taking our sick selves now over to these folks to try for them to help us. So it's a creation by us. So now the business community are coming out and say, hey, let's try to help these nurses, which brings me back again to Miss Liz. What are your thoughts, and of course, from the nurses to this initiative?
John, definitely we would like to extend our greatest appreciation to BCCI. When Ms. Catherine mentioned to me the whole initiative and the thought of doing some type of recognition for our nurses, we definitely applaud the initiative. Through COVID, we have seen the business community came out for our healthcare workers and our nurses throughout the country. But I would like to say that to recognize all our nurses in the public health system, because many of the times we may think that the care for patients with COVID is centralized.
Yeah.
However, that is not so. We have COVID-19 centers in every single district. And for example, in Western region, we have increased our capacity to 22 patients and also have the ability to care for intensive care patients.
Yeah.
So for the last Delta wave and this current wave, we have seen high numbers of persons being hospitalized at this center, and these nurses also are working tirelessly on a daily basis to try to ensure that we provide care for our patients. And we need to not forget that it's not only COVID. We continue to provide our regular services. Babies continue to be born on a daily basis. Our maternity units are full to capacity sometimes, and in particular in December, from September to December, and again in February. So we still need to ensure that all our other essential services are being provided. And so we need to have nurses available and other healthcare workers available to provide for care for our other patients. Our NCD patients as well do have complications and are requiring care in our health facilities, and our nurses are there to provide for them. So I would definitely like to publicly thank BCCI and this initiative, that they are recognizing our nurses, and I am sure that the nurses are thankful for it. And initiatives like these are what build morale in our healthcare workers and let them understand how important they are, and they are not overlooked. People are out there seeing the good work that they are doing, and they are recognizing their contribution to the community.
Ms. Liz, when I'm out there driving and I see a nurse probably in their scrub, or the doctor, I always look at them and say, my goodness, look at a very strong person there. And for the fact that we're actually taking while we're ill to them, and they are actually providing that health care service to us. Ms. Liz, with what's going on right now, we see a rise in recoveries. Do you foresee, you and your staff, any, I don't want to say end in sight, but at least a relief? Do you see that in sight?
Well, based on the statistics and the trends that we are currently seeing, we are hoping to peak very soon, and then we see the downward trend. We are hoping by the second week of February. So by then we are hoping to see some type of relief. We are hoping that it would be more a few days, like what we had between Delta and Omicron. We had about 3 or 4 days of the numbers going down and decreased hospitalizations. What we are seeing right now, it's not high numbers of persons in the ICU, which is very good because we have a high vaccination rate in this country. But we do see persons with mild illnesses that some do require some type of oxygen support, and they are requiring access to health services, and they are requiring hospitalization for a few more, less days. But the demand at this time for us is trying to get persons tested. And you can see at all our testing sites, there is a large number of persons coming out on a daily basis to get tested. And we try our best, and we ensure that we test everyone that is there, and we don't turn up any patient or any client at any of the sites.
So this Give Back initiative for nurses, it's going to be running for the entire month of February. Is this going to be something that is ongoing? Do you have a schedule for when you commence? Are you going to run it straight through Nurses Week? How is it going to work?
That's a great question. Thank you. So our intention is to be able to utilize our resources and logistical chains as well. As you are aware, Western Union is a partnership that falls under the BCCI. So we're going to be utilizing our resources there, and also we also have chamber divisions or outlets, if you want to call it that, in some of the districts as well. So we're going to utilize those resources to be able to get these packages into the various districts. Our intention is to plan that for early February. We're finalizing these logistics, so we don't have a set date as yet. But for certain, we'll be coordinating along with Ms. Bell to get that out. And our intention is to be able to be there and be a part of that distribution as safely and as best as possible. We are still in the middle of an Omicron wave, so it's very challenging to be able to set specific schedules because it can change at any time.
Lovely.
Wow.
Lovely.
I love the fact that you guys want to make it countrywide, and I applaud your efforts for that initiative, and I believe that your nurses will definitely appreciate that.
And you know, I too, you know, share that same sentiment, because trust me, it is a very difficult task at this particular point. But Kathy, you know, as of today, for the fact that you guys are actually advocating for the nurse and trying to get, you know, some much needed help and supply to them, give them an initiative so they can feel, you know, relaxed for a brief period of time. I'm sure a lot of businesses would say, you know what, I feel this is a great one. What can they do if they'd like to jump on board? And can they?
Oh, wonderful. Well, as Yoshabel had referenced and gave some of our names, right? It's tough, and apologies if we were not able to say all of those names. We promise that we recognize and sincerely appreciate all the support that our members have been giving to us. And in terms of what can be given, anything is the answer. Because we recognize there is ways, we're being very creative about our packages, right? They don't have to necessarily be the exact same package, but what we're trying to do is make sure there's a fair and balanced approach, also from a money value and also from a item selection as well. As Yoshibel also mentioned, we have donations that have come to us from members in kind, and we also have donations that have come to us in cash donations. So anyone, whether you're a member of the BCCI or you're a member of the business community, or any member of our Belizean citizenry that would like to contribute towards this effort, we would sincerely appreciate that. We promise that we will be in communication with you and also ensuring that everything that we received is translated back to these nurses. The more we get, the more we can give. That's basically our motto. And coming back, you know, John, you said a powerful thing, and you're right, the nurses, and I tend to do the same. It was funny when you said that, and interesting from a reflective standpoint. If you look at nurses, you see them in scrubs and you think, wow, these persons are out there. And I think the word frontliner says a lot, because they really are in at the front line fighting an invisible you know, a war, if you want to call it that. And I know that word's a powerful word, but you know, COVID is quite an adversary, as we can see, as we have seen. So, you know, we are very happy to be able to do this. This is an exciting initiative for us. We are energized, and we are happy to be able to support as much as we can. Mrs. Bell from the Ministry of Health and Wellness, along with her team, has been a fantastic partner. And we are looking forward to rolling this out in February, as referenced before.
Lovely.
You know, it's very interesting that you say frontliners and they're fighting this invisible enemy, because I think sometimes we take for granted that they're just there, right? You're sick, you rush to the hospital, somebody is there.
Yeah.
And for the first time in a long time, you know, you realize how understaffed we are and how much hours they have to work. So this is just a wonderful initiative, and for the public as well to realize that this is something that is happening for us and the efforts of BCCI. But I wanted to ask Ms. Yorshabel about how the members of BCCI are responding to this initiative. How are they working alongside with the entire department to create this this effort?
Yeah, so when we put it out there in December, as I had mentioned, they had readily accepted and sent in their stuff, and we had to extend the date because the holidays came in between and so forth. I know that also when the members they donated, they also sent a little message saying, they wouldn't think twice to give back to the nurses. Maybe they're from Cayo and they're donating to the countrywide initiative. And they're saying that, my family have been affected, maybe in the US, and the nurses and the doctor and the medical system was unmatchable. So this is something that their heart goes out to. And I mean, even for me, not recently, but I could remember that once I had to stay with a family member here in Belize City at the KHMH. And at this time, the family member needed attention, and I went to the nurses that were on call late night, and there was 2 young nurses. They were actually on intern, and it was not really a nice task that they had to do, but they, with a big smile, they came, and I got cool seeds to say that these 2 persons who were an intern, they were glad to do the task. I mean, it's a really, I say it in a little way, sometimes it's a little bit a dirty job, but to get done, I mean, you're dealing with sick people, and this is what you sign up for. It's a very humble and very hardworking task. So our business people appreciate it. Our business people, they are human beings. They're employers, employees. They do get affected every day by COVID. I mean, right now our employment system, is picking up with being affected, people not coming to work, and it's been like this for 2 years. So we do understand the situation.
Indeed. Yorshabel, you've said a lot there. It is true that a lot of things are actually happening out there. Our young nurses are out there as well, and you said it right. It could be a dirty job, but it's also up to us as the people to try and take care of ourselves so as not to take that, should I say dirt, because we're saying dirty job. We should, try to not take that into the hospitals as much as we, it's just, oof.
And so we take it for granted that somebody is right there in that medical facility to help
say,
you.
We're going to get help. Let's just go to the hospital. It's up to us as a people, as a nation, to try our best to suppress these things so we don't have to go into the medical center as much as you'd like to. But anyways, let's get back once again to Miss Liz. We're wrapping up. Miss Liz, final words are yours. Your thoughts, your feel, and what are you going to do moving forward with your nurses?
Okay, I'd like to thank once again BCCI for this great initiative for recognizing our nurses. And in addition to that, we would like to call on all the other members of the business community to support initiatives like these. It is worth the investment our healthcare workers are there for every member of the community when we need them most. Also, we'd like to ask the business community and persons out there who are willing to contribute to recognize the nurses for their Nurses Week, which is May 12th as well. We have special events during that week for them. And we would definitely appreciate every contribution that we get. I would also like to remind the general public to maintain their preventive measures, ensure that we keep on wearing our masks consistently and properly from nose to chin, continuously with the hand sanitization or hand washing and the social distance. Those are the tools that we know that work for the prevention of COVID-19. And also, if you have not been vaccinated, we are appealing to you to go and get your vaccine. And if you would like also to get a booster, the booster is available. Our goal is trying to reduce hospitalization and severe COVID, and prevention is always better than if you get the disease. So to the general public, please continue to maintain your the public health measures. And again, I would like to say thank you to Channel 5 for having us this morning, and thanks to BCCI once again.
All right. You've said it. You've said it. So, Lizette, Bell, thank you so very much for joining us this morning. Here's to wishing you and, of course, all the nurses all the very best, and keep up the great work that you guys are actually doing, not for yourselves, but actually for us, the Belizean people. Yours, Shabelle, Catherine, Kathy, thank you so very much for joining us this morning. It's nice to see you guys having that Friday. Look, uno the Weird Friday.
Then the Weird Friday.
Uno the Weird Friday. Thank you guys for joining us. Sure.
Yes. I just want to mention that I didn't mention where you can contact us, just in case any last minute any business want to join. I mean, it's not late. It's 614-3138. That's our WhatsApp number, or bcc@police.org. So email us or call us. Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us, man.
Thank you.
It was a great time. Thank you so very much. We're about to take a break, but April, when we come back, we'll be meeting one of the characters in one of the newest or the newest commercial that you're seeing across that depicts what Belize is actually like, and a brand that is a household name throughout this country. We'll do that when we come back.
With eCash, bill payment is extremely convenient, and all utility companies accept eCash payments. What's even better? You get to split bills with your roommates, siblings, or whoever you desire. Simply open your eCash app, go to Bill Pay, tap the respective utility company, enter the information, and pay the bill. Then tap the transaction made. Tap Split the bill. Select Evenly. Send the request to who you are splitting the bill with, and get notified when they pay. Talk about making life easy and avoiding confusion. You can split the bill for restaurants, grocery stores, and for any eCash payment you make. To find your next yummy meal, hair treatment, or chill spot, simply open the app and utilize the geolocation service to see nearby businesses that accept eCash. Geolocation and bill payment make life a whole lot easier.
Belkin, the beer of Belize.
Bringing people together has always been SMART's mission and passion. That is why we are proud to have built a locally independent quality network from the ground up that spans the country with over 100 sites. We continue to add more affordable mobile data packages, broadband speeds, and voice services to meet your personal and business needs. SMART has set the standard of true competition with the most competitive prices on all services offered. We invite and welcome you to join the Smart family, where the value for your dollar matters. Smart will continue bringing new technologies, more affordable prices, network expansions, and people together. Smart, bringing people together.
Whether you're at home, on the road, at work, or at school, if you see news happening or suspect that something might be up, call or text the Channel 5 News Belize tip line at 672-5555. You don't have to give us your name, just give us the tip. That's 672-5555. Call or text us so we can check it out.
Belkin, the beer of Belize.
You're right. Belkin, the beer of Belize. Welcome back. This is our third segment. It is a fun Friday and we're about to have some fun with this lovely young lady right here. We've seen one of the, a new production from Belkin. That's what you just saw. But there are actually main characters that are in there. And we would like to find out from this lady right now, I'll tell you her name, what it was like actually being a part of that and how her family does, stuff like that. And it seems like it's a every weekend thing. Let's meet her. She's none other than Stephanie Talbert. She's a cook. She's from Double Head Cabbage. She's so cool and colorful. Morning.
Morning, John. Morning. Thanks for having me.
How you doing today?
Fine.
I know how you doing, girl. No, we know you're fine with it. Ask her how you do.
I do good.
All right, there we go. There we go. So, Steph, everybody has seen that and reckon your family because you guys are one of the most recognizable family in the village of Double Head Cabbage. What is it like? Like, what's life like in Double Head? How are things there?
Well, that for we is normal routine.
Yeah.
We get together and always rice and beans. Always the family choose rice and beans.
Yeah.
They love rice and beans. And with a cold Belkin, go down's perfect.
You hear this? But let's talk about the production. I mean, like, your family was seeked out. What was it like for you when they approached you?
Well, when they approached me, I wonder, well, why they want to film for me with me for my rice and beans? My son, it dinner where I do always.
Yeah.
But when I see the film, then I realize, wow. I understand that Belkin is the #1 beer of Belize. They want to help celebrate our heritage.
Yeah.
And they know it better that the food not tastes better without a cold Belkin.
I really appreciated the fact that it was a family production.
Yeah.
Really and
I
truly.
really
yes
appreciate them for having us as
Yeah.
our family, our friends, and from the beautiful village of Double-Head Cabbage.
The capital? Would you say that the capital?
Well, it's the capital of the River Valley. That's how I believe.
She biased, I leave it.
You think
it's
you biased?
It's okay, but I know normally when the average Belizean thinks about rice and beans, I usually, oh, then granny they cook the Sunday dinner or so, but it's a family effort. So can walk us through that, because you said that now on a normal thing. So
On
get up early in the
Sundays.
morning. Who start?
Well, my ma, she always be the one for start. Yeah,
And I always pan the fire hot?
always fire hard.
But what make it different? Like for instance, you got fire hot, then you got the stove there. You always did pan fire hot?
on fire hot.
Why nicer pan fire
Of course,
hot?
and I said the smoke and everything. The fire hot food, John, come on.
I feel like you're supposed to know this. I'm kind of disappointed.
Isn't she like target me, right? That the thing. But you know, I we love the wholesomeness. So it's always an occurrence that every weekend your family get together.
As long as we have the chance, every weekend we get together and do that.
But how much people?
Sometimes 20 odd.
20 odd?
Family and friends.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right in that particular area?
Right there, right there. When you visit us, you see, you meet people playing ball and everything.
Uh-huh. Is this a common occurrence in Double-Head Cabbage that different families get together and make rice and beans and just enjoy?
Yep. A lot of family do that in Double-Head Cabbage, yep.
All right.
That's our culture.
That's one culture that. Yep. So let's talk about what we're seeing in this commercial now. Is it normal that, you know, one of the guys would come, broke the firewood and stuff like that?
Uh-huh.
That's what you guys do?
Yeah, the guy where the boy they do come and bust the wood.
Only use specific wood?
Well, oak wood, preferable.
Oh,
I really may hope she may bring the coconut for her.
You may hope they bring the coconut? But actually, you're going to there you go. The coconut there, the squeeze, man.
Yeah.
Lord. You see coconut there, the squeeze?
Through your finger.
Yeah, man. Look at that. And look on the fry plant in there. So this is normally how it's done. Then there is a piece in there that you try lash somebody. Why you try that?
But because they remember the day they help with, like get the food, set up the food on the table and get it ready and stuff. The wood they don't bust everything ready, but for like help transport and then stick off and go on the river and bed.
With
so
their
I had
belly
to be
kin.
lashed there with their bellykin too.
So that's why you lash there.
Lash there.
Then I noticed that we've got cards playing and stuff like that. What are the games you guys normally play when you're with your family?
Pretty Pat or Danimos, but they love Pretty Pat.
Yeah.
Pretty Pat. We play Pretty Pat.
You know, in Belizean, if you call it Danimos.
And that not Belizean dynamos if you're not slam it on the table.
Bang on the table. Knock it hard.
Knock it hard. So when it comes to the music and the lifestyle, now what kind of music you guys listen to back there?
Punta. We like with Punta.
Really?
Yeah. We
That's
put that on.
heavy.
Remember the bash there?
Yeah. Punta music.
And then, so tell us about your mom and the way she actually brought you guys up learning how to do these things the best way. Tell us about that.
Yeah, she that the one she always get it started.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she wake you up and we got chores and back then we had fire hut and the way how we build it with the like the marl, the clay, and they build like a half a circle, and like every morning you have to get up and like wet it and like smooth it off and you know.
So it becomes hard.
And then when it's set, it comes like a concrete, so it lasts for a while.
But you did.
But right now the hurry come up fire hut to put two things and let's go.
And
yeah.
So iron for put the pot.
How long does it take with the fire hot? Like for cook your, because you start very early in the morning and I see that, but the process of having the rice, I mean, big pot of rice and beans for our family, big pot of stewed chicken for our family. So how long that would it take for cook? What time you want to sit down and eat?
The process is easy as long as you don't use the fire hot because you burn the wood a little first so that it could get like the coal from the oak and then you put your rice and beans and like 25-30 minutes. It's good.
You're good to go. Nice.
Yep. It's not something where you use heavy fire. Yeah. You just use the coal, the heat stays in.
I hear rumors that, man, it's a rumors, right? It's a rumors, Lou. It's a rumors. I hear rumors that because you said clay, that the clay that you guys get, that you use, the actually wee-winess that you...
Yes, it is.
Why though? How will you take the animal house?
Oh, they take the animal house. The dirt. That's just dirt. That word dirt we grew up using.
Yeah. But why that specifically? Why that specific?
Because it's like a clay, like it's like a harder dirt.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it forms like, and then it stays set. It's set like, it comes almost like on concrete, like it stays together.
Really?
Yeah.
The aunts do it.
Yep.
They make it to be compact like that when they're making the home itself. So by the time they take it out, it's already compact. So when they put it together, it's hard enough that they don't have to wet it every time.
Yeah.
No.
Suppose that I'm in the wee office. So no chance, man.
It's the circle of life, John.
Trust me. There again, another one.
So
There another
so
one.
growing up and you're having this tradition every single week. Talk to us about the recipes that you've learned from your mom, and if she were not in that commercial, you might be able to do it.
Yes, ma'am.
Without she.
Yep.
Because she has taught you, and everybody else that's in there, your sisters, everybody else would know the dynamic.
How you know if you cook?
Okay.
How you know to cook?
When you made it grow up, what made the recipe? How you started?
Well, my mother, back then, the recipe was simple. Black pepper and salt that when they put in the rice and beans, and it tastes good then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody rice and beans when nice and my mama one.
Yeah.
But now we have different stuff we put in there. I have my own secret. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to keep it. When you taste it, then
you know.
Yeah.
Say you're supposed to make she bring it.
But
guys-
check this out. We could actually, she could come bring it, or you could go out and support the business because you do work at a spot. What's the name of the spot?
Ray Ray's Restaurant.
Where's Ray Ray's Restaurant?
It's right by the Marina 2.5 on the George Price Highway. The Philip
On the
Golson
Philip Golson Highway.
sorry.
Oh, that's in front of
Right in
BEL.
front of BL. Yep.
So we could get this rice and beans right there.
Yep. Ray Ray Restaurant.
Right at Ray Ray's.
Yep.
Ah, okay. So getting back to the production work, while filming this commercial, what was that like for you guys?
Let me good. We had fun. It was
Really?
pure fun.
Was it one day of filming?
It was one day. It's from like 5:30 in the morning till almost up to the evening. It was a full day of fun.
I want to get to everybody to be a part of this.
Well, everybody wasn't a part of it. Like, we wouldn't get everybody. People just showed up and just get in.
And everybody that
Like
family.
everybody that family and friends. Family and
Because
friends.
it's a normal routine.
It's a normal
right?
routine
So
that they always come, and when they come, they just join in.
Mm.
So
And then
that-
I noticed
yeah.
Belkin made a drink though.
What?
After this commercial, I'm done in a problem.
After about 5, 6, we forget the rice and beans.
Really not forget the rice and beans?
Like it started to fade away.
All right. So the regular occurrence, you guys, when you gather together and stuff like that, it's always with.
Always fun. That's how we keep with family together.
Yeah.
Because everybody live
far away.
Yeah, and so that's how we connect.
Nice. All right, village life. You know, I love village life.
It's not just about that, but it's just the idea of keeping your family close, even if they're
Yep.
far away, because
Sure.
that you don't see that anymore.
And my crowd, they always want rice and beans.
So once you eat rice and beans, you know, got that nice
good.
cool drink with you. Know.
Cold Belkin there.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, Steph. It was great having you with us. As a matter of fact, being that you're on the segment, we do have 2 giveaways.
Okay.
We do have 2 giveaways, and what we'll do is that, we could just put it in the live. All right, so there are two easy questions that will be asked, and you're gonna win yourself a package of Belkin merchandise.
Oh.
You get one of the big ceramic mugs.
Mhm.
You get yourself a speed opener. You get yourself one of the opener where you could just put on a tree and open the favorite tree you got.
Yeah.
You get yourself one of the koozies.
Yeah.
You get yourself a bandana.
Okay.
You get yourself what else? We got one amount that you actually get yourself as well one of the tote bags. Yes. So we've got 2 of those to give away, and all you need to do is tell us, give us the name of the family, and tell us. That's one question. Give us the name of the family. The first person to answer right here, see, right there on the TV at Open Your Eyes BZ. So log on to your Facebook. The first person to answer the name of the family, you win yourself one of those bags. All right. And the second question is, what village they're from?
I mean, we
Easy.
say it so many
No,
times.
April, you can't take part. You can't take part. And I don't want to see your phone come out and on Facebook now. All right? So that's it. That's very easy. You tell us those things, and of course, you will be the lucky winner. You come on down to Channel 5 anytime after lunch and pick up your package. You bring along your ID. So we're going to get those names shortly. But again, it's always nice to meet you, and I'm sure you guys had fun in this production. And once you eat one great plate of rice and beans, you deserve one.
Cold Belkin bear.
I appreciate you got it. You got it narrowed down completely. But thank you so much, and we really appreciate that you were kind enough to share your family and your culture with the rest of Belize. So thank you.
Thank you so very much. All right, so we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll be joined by none other than Janine Salazar. This is about Giselle's collection showcasing her locally made fitness line. You ever have a locally made fitness line in Belize?
No.
Well, you're going to meet them right now, right after this break. So stay with us. We will be right back.
Your life just got a lot less complicated with Belize Bank Contactless MasterCard Debit Card. Introducing our Standard Debit and MasterCard Platinum Debit Cards. Now you can make purchases anywhere MasterCard is accepted with one tap, pay and go. Your contactless card never has to leave your hands, especially in these times. And your card is embedded with multiple layers of security. Platinum card holders get to enjoy extra benefits like price protection, purchase protection, trip inconvenience, and luggage protection, just to name a few. Start enjoying a cashless lifestyle today with the Belize Bank.
No make no sense at all. No kind of sense. That Belize video when I have that sign up there in China for.
That not in your China at all, that in Spanish.
You understand what it said then?
Yeah. It said wear your face mask properly, cover your nose and your mouth.
Will help prevent the spread of COVID to others. Together we could make Belize safe.
Wear your mask properly over your mouth and nose to protect yourself and others. Together we can keep Belize COVID-19 safe.
Video on demand. Coming soon.
Whether you're at home, on the road, at work, or at school, if you see news happening or suspect that something might be up, call or text the Channel 5 News Belize tip line at 672-5555. You don't have to give us your name, just give us the tip. That's 672-5555. Call or text us so we can check it out.
And we'll be back in a few, so stay tuned. Thanks, Jen. Hey there, we know you have to head out to work shortly, but don't forget that you can stay tuned by watching us on our Facebook live stream. Find us at Open Your Eyes BC, and you can continue watching there. You can also download Facebook Watch on your streaming device, and you can watch at your own convenience.
And for all the behind the scenes fun, follow us on Instagram at OYE Belize. So,
find us
and follow us
today.
When someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. Channel 5 introduces the Daily Obituaries. The Daily Obituaries will broadcast all death and funeral announcements and memorials to honor your loved one's life and memories. The Daily Obituaries airs on Channel 5 prior to the evening newscast, with subsequent repeats at 10 p.m. and 12 noon the following day. It will also be placed online on our social media platforms, all for a standard package fee. Celebrate their lives and memories with Channel 5's Daily Obituaries. Honor in life and reverence in death.
Been drinking all night. Feeling so high. Better not drive. Won't even try.
Been drinking all night. Feeling so high. Better not drive. Ain't gon' try. Been drinking all night. Feeling so high. Better not drive. Ain't gon' try. If you're drinking and driving, I'm not going with ya. If you're drinking and driving, I'm not going with ya. People die every day, I'm not going with ya. I'ma find my own way, I'm not going with ya. It's okay, I'll wait. Even good people make mistakes. I don't wanna realize when it's too late. Drinking and driving is never safe. If you're drinking and driving, I'm not going with ya. If you're drinking and driving, I'm not going with ya. Been drinking all night, feeling so high. Better not drive, ain't gon' try. Been drinking all night, feeling so high. Better not drive, ain't gon' try.
Welcome back to Open Your Eyes. We're moving now into our fourth segment. It's a Pack Friday, it's a fun one, and we're doing it the way we're supposed to. Check this out now. Check this out, April. Check this out, right? Giselle Collection.
Yes.
You read the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Giselle
Collection. Here to showcase her locally made fitness line is none other than Janine Salazar, my buddy. She's the owner of Giselle Collection. Janine, good morning.
Good morning. It's been like such a pleasure to be here.
I know. It's so nice to have you in. It's so nice to have you in. I know we've spoken about this before, and I was like, man, she always come up with something good.
I appreciate it because, like I said, I'm tired of so much sports bra from outside.
You want yours from Belize?
I want mine from Belize.
We'll see if we can win today.
Let's talk about it. Introduce your line, Giselle Collections, and what are we talking about here? I mean, man, Giselle, your name Janine.
Yes, but Giselle is actually my middle name, and that's why I chose Giselle. And not only that, it started off as a passion project and a way to give back to the community through my core business, which is Elevate Digital Agency. We do marketing, product development, and I said, hey, why not combine things that I like, design, clothing, and community service? And that's really what we're about. The mission is to connect our community through thoughtful design and also empowering conversations.
Wow, so that's how you came up with this. How long in the making?
September, we did a pre-launch, and October fully. So fairly new, but received very well by the community. December was an amazing month, I think, for a lot of entrepreneurs as well.
Yeah, indeed. So, this popped up, like you mentioned, things that you like to do, community service, marketing and whatnot, and then you came up with this. But it does say sports, somewhere along the lines of fitness line. Is it only fitness that you've got?
No, we actually have 3 collections, Modern, Optimist, and Bold. Bold is our fitness line. We have 3 colors, and if I may show you all. And it's bold because the color really is bold, right? And we want women to embrace their bodies. We offer sizes from small to double XL. And we're also looking at expanding a bit even further. And we have our blue too.
Wow.
Blue and
People
black.
done the point out, just to make you know. Just to make you know.
So I feel like the fitness is important. We even tied it in December. We had Empowering Conversations. It's an Insta Live show that we do on our Instagram page where we bring in leaders in the community or fitness coaches to share insights. So we had Mrs. Monica Habet. I don't know if you know her.
Yeah, we do.
And she spoke about healthy holiday habits. And that's our way of really giving back, sharing leadership. This month we're going to talk about leadership and entrepreneurship and giving back to the community in that way.
Now, is that something that you guys have just got started as well, or something that and will continue to
We will continue on a monthly basis, and we started in December.
And how can we get a chance to view it?
So please follow us on our Instagram. It's Giselle Collection, and Giselle Collection is our handle on every platform. You can find us on Pinterest, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We're everywhere.
No,
so please go follow us.
So my question was going to be about the other collections that you have. So you say it's not just fitness. So what? And that's part of your bold collection.
Right.
So what are the other collections? And is it just for females? Do you have for males as well?
We have females and males, and if I may, I started off with the modern collection, and that is really perspective. That's what I'm wearing right now. And the modern was for the simplistic woman, someone that wants very minimalist tees, and this was my favorite because I think your perspective is so powerful.
Indeed.
You can choose to see problems or possibilities, and that's what we want to encourage our audience to see. And we also have Optimist collection. And now this resonated with me a lot because especially doing digital marketing and social media, you find that people compare themselves with others because they're sharing the best versions of their life, whether it's traveling or blossoming in their career. And we want to encourage people to, embrace your journey. And that's one of the teas that we did. And it was our best seller.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
I really like
Embrace the Journey was everywhere, all over social media. We have Trust the Process, and I truly feel that people should trust and embrace their process and also encourage and celebrate others in their journey. I think that's extremely important.
So everything that is said on the tea is actually with great meaning.
Right. So that's why it's called thoughtful design. All of our t-shirts are very positive and uplifting, and that's the message that we want to share.
Can I ask about the material, right? Because it looks very, very soft. It looks very cotton. Is that something that you hand stitch yourself? How is that?
So this is source. It's not hand stitch. It is source. We look, and one thing I pride with the brand is that we're eco-conscious. So down from the material to even our boxes and our packaging, it is eco-friendly, the papers that we use, and that is something I plan to continue, moving forward. But the quality is extremely great. You feel it in the material, and I encourage people to purchase because it's not just about the look. It's really about giving back to the community. And in December, we partnered with the Human Development Services for 16 days of activism. And we gave back to 2 group homes. And we will continue to do that on a monthly basis, looking for organizations to support and have the proceeds go back to them.
Wow, that's a great initiative.
Yeah, it is.
So it's not about, it's not necessarily about the profit or for the fact that, you're selling to gain. This is actually for profitable, actually for these organizations.
It's for the community. And it's my way of giving back I feel like if you give back, you need to enjoy it, right?
Yes.
And incorporate all the things. So I encourage anybody that's looking for community service and outreach work to do something that you're really passionate about because it's much easier. It comes naturally. You tend to collaborate with others as well. And I've really enjoyed the process.
So then tell us, what are your price lines?
So we have shirts ranging from 40 up to 45. Our active goes up to 149, but we sell per set. I am looking at probably doing just tops and bottoms because people have asked. We have men, and I'm excited to share a little sneak peek of our new collection called Purpose. So we have Faith Over Fear.
Let me check that out. Bring our right to man.
How the material?
Yeah, this is nice.
Yes, that's really nice.
Look at this. Yeah, there we go.
Faith Over Fear. I like that.
Faith Over Fear.
We have 70 by 70, and I know not everyone will understand the concept of this one, but 70 by 70 is a scripture about forgiveness, and I think forgiving yourselves and forgiving others is very important in your growth and personal development. So that's why we chose that.
Yeah. Jenny, this is unique.
That is unique, and I like that you explained the message behind, because sometimes shirts just have tags. Right. So I'm very happy that you have names for your lines that complement what is on your t-shirts. This is nice.
Do better.
So this was, I was a bit nervous introducing the Do Better because I think people could have taken it the wrong way, but it's about doing better for yourselves, doing better for your community. And it was sold out literally in about 3 to 4 days due to our pop-up shops. I did not expect it to be so well received. So we're bringing it back. It's coming back in the next couple of weeks. We've had a lot of people asking, when are you bringing back this shirt?
Do better.
Yes.
The same one that you feel.
But I think once people understand your message and your concept and the storyline, the story behind the line,
Yeah.
it creates that story and it helps them. Right?
Yes.
So
And that's really what I want to do, just encourage people. I think I've gone through a process in my life where I feel fulfilled. I finally enjoy and love what I'm doing on a daily basis, and I hope that others can be at that place.
Yeah, that point as well.
Well, Janine, you have a giveaway for us.
Yes, I do.
You got a giveaway
She
too?
has a giveaway for us, and I am excited
All right.
for this giveaway. So in this package, this beautiful eco-friendly package, you will win a lovely perspective t-shirt like the one that Janine is wearing. And the question in our audience, for our Facebook audience, go on out to Open Your Eyes at BZ, to answer, what are the 3 design lines that is in the Giselle?
Man, so that's all you need to do.
Yes.
So you link up
3
to our Facebook page. It's gonna come up right now, so you know exactly what to look, where to go. You link up to our Facebook page and you answer the question. The first person with the correct answer, you will be walking away with this gift package from Giselle.
And I'll sweeten
Design,
the deal.
the collection.
Sweeten the deal, so listen up.
If it's a meal, I will also give away a meal tea.
Man, you know, come in. Come in.
I hope they were paying attention.
Link up to Open Your Eyes BZ. That's all you need to do. Go on out there. The first person with the correct answer, you're going to win this package here. If it's a meal, she's going to throw something else in there. Ooh, my goodness.
I hope I'm going to pay attention.
This is a fun Friday for true.
Yes, it is.
The question once again is?
What are the 3 design lines in the Giselle collection?
3 design lines. That's all you need to do. I know a lot of people must say rewind back. I think they happen right now.
Checking out our page. I really want to encourage people to follow us, Giselle Collection, on all platforms. And even if you don't purchase a shirt, it's a means of finding positive information, a way of giving back to the community. Still follow us and share with family and friends.
Wow.
Is there anything else that you do in the Giselle collection besides fashion wear?
Not at the moment, but this year I'm very excited and I'm hoping that I could come back here in the next month and a half to reveal all our plans. But I must say that come for a 1-year anniversary, once we do really well, the aim is to start a scholarship program at the 1 year. So that is the goal that I'm working towards. And I'm really hoping that I'm able to get there with our Giselle Collection family.
You keep saying 1 year, but with the amount
of stuff, I think it's going to be much more. I think it's going to be much more.
I agree.
But again, I really and truly appreciate what you've got here. Then again, how to get the especially the fitness wear, because people have been asking. As a matter of fact, somebody asked this morning.
Oh, that's great.
So how can they get that?
Go to our Instagram page. Any of our platforms you can purchase. We do prefer you going to our Instagram, and our website is coming in the next few weeks. So look out, stay tuned, and we have people that are ready to serve you.
In the fitness line, is it only female or female and male?
It's only female.
For now.
For now. But it's coming soon. It's coming really soon, and I'm excited about it.
Oh, we hope to see great things coming out from your line. I'm excited to try on this fitness wear. Thank you so much, Janine, for coming in studio.
I know you've got one more thing you'd like to make mention of. This, of course, is because we are Rotary Brother and Sister. We are Rotary Brother and Sister. So talk to us. Tell us.
Yes, I would just like to tell everyone that we have our 50K raffle that's coming up for the Rotary Club of Belize Sunrise. Purchase a ticket. We only have 1,000 tickets right now. Next week, we'll be doing a giveaway, our first incentive prize. We have prizes leading up to the launch date. And it's a trip for 2 to Blue Zen, and also tickets via San Pedro Water Taxi.
Sweet.
Is the first giveaway. So if you purchase your ticket before then, you get a chance. Next week, Friday, we will be drawing, hopefully, maybe even here.
Hopefully, we could be here to make that drawing.
And, please support us. We are helping schools, children, education, and we appreciate the support. And it's $50,000.
It's $50,000.
Like, what would you do if you won $50,000?
All right. Next week, we're on for next week.
Next week?
Yes, we're on for next week, just like that. So that draw is going to be right here, and that's for the first draw with this 50K. But that draw is the person will be winning what?
It's a trip for 2 to Blue Zen, and also 2 tickets, courtesy San Pedro Water Taxi.
Sweet. Round trip too.
Yes, round trip, of course.
And I've got one final question on that. So if let's say I would buy a ticket, and I win this package this next weekend, Am I still eligible to win the 50,000 in
You
February?
can win all prizes and even the 50,000.
You hear that?
So I both for going to get a ticket.
You need to get one ticket.
And we have
How can we get these tickets?
So we have our WhatsApp, which is 620-2400, our Facebook page, our Instagram page. Reach out to us. We'll send the ticket electronically. You can do online transfer. Visit our Facebook page for more information.
All right. It's as easy as that. So I'll tell you what, once again the question, because we need to give away this you link up to our Facebook page right now. It's Open Your Eyes BZ. You go there it is, right there, and you answer the question. Again, the question is?
What are the 3 design lines of the Giselle
collection?
I feel like it's a hard one.
You feel like a hard question?
I mean, she said it so many times, but you know.
You want to tone it down, leave it, or you're going to keep it like that? That you will.
If they know the collection of the activewear, I think that's
enough.
a good one. Yeah.
Collection of the activewear.
The collection of the activewear.
We'll bring it down, leave it for you.
All right.
But Janine, we're so thankful that we've got you on this morning to tell us about your line. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you of what you've got, and the fact that you're doing this not because it is for profit. It's actually to help the community. Wow, this is nice. Janine, thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, so we're going to take a final break. Good morning. When we come back, we'll be telling you about all the winners, these people who have won. There was the primarily the Belkin one that we just did, and of course, Giselle collection right here. We're going to tell you about those when we come back. Stay with us.
Whether you're at home, on the road, at work, or at school, if you see news happening or suspect that something might be up, call or text the Channel 5 News Belize tip line at 672-5555. You don't have to give us your name, just give us the tip. That's 672-5555. Call or text us so we can check it out.
And we'll be back in a few, so stay tuned. Thanks, Jen. Hey there, we know you have to head out to work shortly, but don't forget that you can stay tuned by watching us on our Facebook live stream. Find us at Open Your Eyes BC, and you can continue watching there. You can also download Facebook Watch on your streaming device, and you can watch at your own convenience.
And for all the behind the scenes fun, follow us on Instagram at OYE Belize. So,
find us
and follow us
today.
When someone you love becomes a memory, the memory becomes a treasure. Channel 5 introduces the Daily Obituaries. The Daily Obituaries will broadcast all death and funeral announcements and memorials to honor your loved one's life and memories. The Daily Obituaries airs on Channel 5 prior to the evening newscast, with subsequent repeats at 10 p.m. and 12 noon the following day. It will also be placed online on our social media platforms, all for a standard package fee. Celebrate their lives and memories with Channel 5's Daily Obituaries. Honor in life and reverence in death.
Been drinking all night, feeling so high. Better not drive, won't even try.
Been drinking all night, feeling so high. Better not drive, ain't gonna try. Been drinking all night, feeling so high. Better not drive, ain't gonna try. If you're drinking and driving, I'm not going with ya. If you're drinking and driving, I'm not going with ya. People die every day, I'm not going with ya. I'ma find my own way, I'm not going with ya. It's okay, I'll wait. Even good people make mistakes. I don't wanna realize when it's too late. Drinking and driving is never safe. If you're drinking and driving, I'm not going with ya. If you're drinking and driving, I'm not going with ya. Been drinking all night, feeling so high. Better not drive. Ain't gon' try. Been drinking all night. Feeling so high. Better not drive. Ain't gon' try.
Welcome back to Open Your Eyes, and we're actually out of time. But we always have something delicious for you at the back of it.
Fun
you know
Fridays.
It's a fun Friday. That's what we do. But just before we get into what else we've got lined up for you, we want to say a big congratulations to and thank you to Frankenstein, who is the winner chicken dinner.
Man, I think the question was a lot harder than I thought.
Right? I know. But this is actually Giselle collection. I really and truly love the packaging. But Frankenstein, congratulations to you. You come on down to Channel 5 and you pick this up. Normal working hours, no? Yet 9 to 5. 4, 9 to about 4, 3, 2, 4.
Today Friday, 4:30.
Yeah, today 4. Yeah. So you come on down and you pick this up, bring along your ID. This is yours, Frankenstein. Congratulations to you. We also gave away 2 Belkin merchandise packages.
Yes.
And we've got those winners as well. The first winner is actually, let me see. Let me get the name.
Loida Johnson.
Loida Johnson is one of the winners.
And also, Wilbert Zelaya.
Yep. So congratulations to both of you. You come on down to Channel 5 anytime after lunch to pick that up. All right? After lunch for that one, Frankenstein, yours, the rate you right now. So you can pick that up shortly. Anyways, so, there are a lot of things that we do as people, but sometimes we need to know what makes us a lovable person, or how we're loved, or how we like to be shown love. And there's this thing called a love language. We've done this a few times with Jenny, and I really and truly appreciated it. You took that test before?
No, I haven't, but I feel like Channel 5 always, they try and make I look into my soul for some strange reason. So we're going to do this.
Let's do this! So we've got the questions here, and I'll be asking you these questions as well to find out which is yours. So what do you prefer? All right? So it says, it's more meaningful to me when I receive a loving note, text, email, no special reason from my loved one. My partner and I hug.
Wow.
Which one of them you prefer? You prefer the note or you prefer the hug?
I am an in your space kind of person, so hug.
Hug?
Yeah. Which one do you prefer?
I think.
Okay, so this is yours then. So I prefer the hug, and then the second question is, it's more meaningful to me when I can spend alone time with my partner, just the two of us, or my partner does something practical to help me out.
My partner does something practical to help me out.
Yeah.
That's just your boy, you understand?
Yeah. That's okay. We all have
Next
our thing.
one, check this out. It's more meaningful to me when my partner gives me a little gift as a token of our love for each other, or I get to spend uninterrupted time, leisure time with my partner.
I feel that material things are always replaceable and dispensable, so I will go with the leisure time.
You're sure, positively sure? Absolutely. Your final answer?
I think we take for granted that. So, leisure time.
All right, leisure time for her.
Yes.
Jada, shake her head too.
See, she gets it.
Yeah. Next one. Let's go. Let's do it.
So it's more meaningful to me when I get to do things with my partner, or I hear supportive words from my partner.
What if I say both?
Well, I don't know. It says you have to pick one or the other.
Both? For me, I like. I honestly, I hear supportive words from my partner. I like get that support because I could take care of the sides. But I can say, you know what? Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. That's cool. So that's my answer. Jay, what do you feel?
We all have our thing, right? Okay.
All right.
So next question.
Let's do it. All right. It's more meaningful to me when my partner and I kiss frequently, or I sense my partner is showing interest in the things I care about.
the interest in the things I care about.
Real?
Yeah, because man not pay attention.
That's not a true dream, Juliana.
So, you know,
Oh
when
my
they do,
goodness.
it's an amazing thing. So
Oh
yes,
my
when
God.
you show interest in the things I care
You make a hole in my head.
Good. All of them, everybody hold their head in a
My
studio,
Johnny
but
hold their
I
head.
know Janine agrees with me.
No, Jay, come on, you're supposed to be on my side, man.
Yeah.
All right. Can we get one more up? Can we get one more up? Let's do it. Let's do it. Mhm. So this is for me, right?
Yes,
All right, go
so
ahead.
it's more meaningful to me when my partner surprises me with a small token of their appreciation, or my partner and I touch a lot during the normal course of the day.
Oh, when my partner surprises me with a small token of their appreciation.
Yeah.
I really and truly appreciate that.
Small gestures.
Yeah. That's me.
I'll agree with you on that one.
Yeah, there we go. One more. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I love it. All right. So what's the?
Oh no,
all right.
we got our results, right?
We get our results. So 30% receiving gifts, 23% physical touch. Words of affirmation only 20%, and acts of service 17%, and quality time only 10%. Nobody wants to spend time.
That yours.
You sure of me?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, that was great. That was great. That was great. I love a fun Friday. I love it, love it, love it when we share these things with you. But we're completely out of time.
Yes.
April, it was great.
It was
For you, there at home, we're so thankful for you to have joined us. Then again, to all our guests, thank you so very much. But we're so thankful that you have actually woke up this morning, opened your eyes, and started your morning right with us. If you've got any questions, any concerns at all, you could drop us a line right here at OYE at Channel 5 Believes that. Dad, show it right now. OYE at Channel 5 Believes that. Bam! See it? OYE at channel5believes.com. That is if you've got any questions, any concerns.
Of course, and you can always check us on our social media pages on Facebook at Open Your Eyes BZ and on our Instagram at OYE Believes.
Oh, that's so cool. But you could join us again on Monday when you open your eyes.
And you start your morning, right?
And as per usually, keep your eyes, your mind,
and your heart.
Hey, join us again on Monday. It's going to be great. Let's see what the weekend is going to be like. We already told you what the weather is going to be like. Do enjoy your weekend. Make sure that you wear your mask, wash your hands, keep your social distance. This pandemic is no joke, and we want to make sure that everybody is in one piece. All right? Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your day, please. Happy Friday.
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by the Belize Bank. Our country, your bank.